Yeah, I wanna go back home. So you've hit rock bottom, basically. And your only one option is to go back home. Yes, I said it. After years of being able to take care of yourself, after developing a proven track record for being a responsible and legitimate adult, you find yourself having to go back home and start square one. I don't know. What did you do? You steal from your job? Maybe you had a bad breakup. Couldn't pay your bills. You got pregnant. You lost your job. You got somebody else pregnant. You messed up. Or you didn't mess up. Maybe you're sick. Who knows what brought you to this moment? I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. It's not that bad. There are worse things that could be happening. People are dying every day. People lose their eyesight. They lose their ability to walk. They lose their ability to remember. You're good. You just gotta go back to home base. Just like playing tag when you were a little kid. Ollie ollie oxen free, run back to home base and start all over again. You might be feeling like you're just the worst kind of person in this world. Be quite honest, you're really not any different than everybody else. Just Google millennials, basement children, boomerang children, and see what kind of articles come up. The media is calling us, anybody born between 1982 and the early 2000s and came into young adulthood in around like 2000 era. They're referring to us as millennials, and there is a whole field of research and a whole field of study on what makes us tick and how we're different than Gen X and how we're different from the baby boomers. There's a whole field of commentary on the fact that there's been a mass exodus back home. 30-year-olds who are moving back home with their parents because let's keep it real, 2008 and beyond has been really rough for this country. Do I get you? Do I know your life? I'm feeling it. You feeling it? You feeling me? That's because I had to move back home just like you. In fact, I'm recording from my family home bathroom, okay? So look, a girl gotta do what a girl gotta do. Don't judge me, I won't judge you, but I am gonna help you with 5 steps to help get your grown ass life together while you're back home. So the first step is check your perspectives. Don't sit and have this negative internal dialogue. Oh, I wanted to move back home, but I shouldn't have moved back home. Don't tear yourself down. Don't say horrible things to yourself about how you're a failure. Get that out of your head. Focus on the reality of the situation and why you had to move back home. At least you have a family that loves you. And this same family is allowing you to come and live with them while you attempt to change your circumstances. So keep the negativity out of your mind and just focus on the positivity. And quite honestly, that's one that I have to work on. It is Lord, just pray for me. I work on it every single day. But 2, create a plan. Don't go into this if you're already in it. So be it. If you are getting ready to go back into it, make a plan. Don't just go into it blindly. And even if you're already in it, start planning. Start planning your exit strategy. Start planning on what you will be doing and how you're going to make the most of this time back home benefit you in your future. Because the goal, well, at least my goal, is not to live here for the rest of my life until I die and be a cat lady in my room writing all kind of poetry and just talking to myself. Like, I have no stake in doing that long term. I'm so good on that. So have a plan and make the best usage of your time in your parents' home. Be strategic. Number 3, stay busy. Don't just get there, have a pity party, talk trash about yourself all day, and beef with your parents all day and eat up all their food and stuff. Add value, stay busy. If they don't have a chore chart, create a chore chart. Or at least if you don't try to make a family-wide chore chart, make a chore chart for yourself. And create a wall where you can put stickies or boards or whatever it is that works for you. Create something to keep yourself busy, including looking for jobs, including if you don't already have a job, looking for jobs, and networking and building your network so that you can restore any networks that you had before you left. If you've been away for a long time, you might not know people the same way, so you might have to restore networks. Just stay busy, and that also helps for you not to get on your parents' nerves and your parents not to get on your nerves too. Spend time with your family. Enjoy this time home. Enjoy being able to have them there and love them. Like me, I lived 3,000 miles away. So I didn't get to see my family except for when I could have a plane ticket and when I had the time off from work. Enjoy the fact that you have your family back with you and value that time. And number 5 would be to do some introspection. This is a great time. Like, not everybody has a perfect relationship with their family, so they can't be all joyous about this return. But this is a great time to maybe examine the relationships that you have with your family and to see, you know, maybe some of the character flaws or some of the things that you notice about yourself all the time. You can see where that was built, and that will help you to deconstruct those negative things or the things you want to change about yourself and understand the why behind them so that you can actively work to be better each day. It just gives you a greater perspective on the habits that you have, and maybe even things like negative self-speak and even things like procrastination and poor timekeeping and stuff. These are all things that I've learned while I've been back here and just learning some of the why behind the person that I am. So, you know, I'm not saying it's gonna make it cool that when your mom walks in on you and you're like half naked in your room, you're gonna be happy about it just because you follow these 5 steps. But I am saying that it will help keep you a little bit more sane. So hey, why not do it? If you have some good tips for what you did when you moved back home with your parents, leave them down below. I am going to have more episodes in this series, so if you have an issue and you want to have me answer a question about living home with your parents, comment down below. Email me, elovesiam.com. You can find me on all Facebook, Twitter, Instagram under the same name. Be blessed, lovers. Until next time.